My best buddy Jack is a great volleyball player, so naturally, me, as a person with no volleyball skills whatsoever, is going to judge the crap out of him. So let's get right into the video. Here we go. Opening serve. Here we go. Let's get right into the nonsense. Served over. Greg's going to dig it. Aleu up to Coleman. Jack's going to be starting the game on the bench. Coleman goes with a tap over. Good block, but oh, Coleman's not there for it. Unlucky. Looks like Coleman was maybe backtracking a little bit, thinking that block was going to happen, but up goes the serve. Greg's got it. Coleman again. This time he gets a big hit on it. That's going to be in. And I will have a scoreboard tracked in the top corner of the video, similar to the last video. We are currently watching the quarterfinal matchup. All right, so now we got Aleu coming in on the serve here. He sends it over. Oh, the ball comes right back over. Coleman again. So Coleman getting involved early. If you have been watching, Coleman seems to be one of the favored hitters on the team. Usually playing outside, but he seems to be able to hit from anywhere on the court, which is good. Here goes Aleu again with the serve. This time they're going to get a set off, crossing it, but Jai with the dig. Aleu set. Oh, no. The miscommunication looked like Greg thought Coleman had it. Probably should have, but, I mean, obviously Coleman's setting up for a hit further back. Over to Greg. He's got it. Aleu. Quick set to Coleman again. Yeah, so we're just focusing Coleman, and he's going to get another kill. So, off to a heater early on. Okay, for those wondering where Jack is currently, he's obviously on the bench to start this game, but he'll be rotating in with the other middle, Tariq, who's up front, number 18. Oh, this could be big danger. Good block from Tariq. Coleman gets the dig. Nice set to the middle, and boom. Oh, that looks like it didn't cross right over. Maybe a block, maybe just right into the net. Set maybe came out a little low, but Damien comes in. He's the other libero. Center of your screen right now. Serve coming over. Ooh, that looks like it was long. Yep, good. Came in with some pace on it, though. And here comes Jack, the big man up front. Over. I don't think he saved that from going out, but we take the ace. Beautiful serve from Tariq. Definitely looked like it was going long. Maybe if not long, like it was going to fade out around here somewhere. Comes right over. Jack gets it. Oh, that was... Didn't get a full piece on it. Ooh, a little dump there. Greg's got it. Come on, get over. Aleu's just going to dump it over. Here we go. Back set. Ooh, two not super strong hits from the man on the far side. That's just going to have to get launched over. Not too many clean hits so far. Cody, he gets over it. Sends it right down. Coleman getting involved early has opened up both the middle and now the opposite hitter just to get a few easy kills. Another little dump from that guy. Up we go. Greg doesn't have great timing on it. Oh, we're not getting there. I think he either needed to set higher or he just needed to be further like in position. I think he was kind of pulled out of position a little bit and wasn't ready for the ball to come to him. Just a little unlucky. Serve comes over. Greg's got it again. And up to Jack. And I swear it looked like Jack hit that in slow-mo. But a kill nonetheless. Number 20 on your screen, Giacomo Tita, is a pro volleyball player for Italy, for beach volleyball specifically. He's ranked top 5 in Italy at the moment, which is pretty crazy. He's a stand-in for this tournament. Looks like a shot right into the net. Another point for the Riptide. So the big story on this other team so far is their inability to control the serve immediately. That one's going to go out. And right into the net. We take another free point. Yeah, so the service game, we learned from last video, it's key. You got to win your serves, and you can't just be giving over free points by hitting into the net. And it feels like this team is struggling to do both. Nice hit from Greg. Yeah, their setter's just not able to get under it. Greg with the dive. He gets down and dirty. Coleman, big hit. Is that in? Yes, it is. Bing, bang, boom. Greg up and over. Same thing. See, they're just they cannot control the serves right now. There's too much pace on the ball. It's not even just been Greg. Even the ones that, like, Aleu was lobbing over, I felt like they were struggling to get, so. Oh, my goody goodness, Jack. Oh, no! Looked like it just soared over Jack's head, and Jai and Coleman were expecting Jack to hit it with the way he went up, so just baited his team into false sense of security, I think, but definitely a little too tall for him to reach there. Damien takes it. Back to Coleman again. A little tip, and there it is. We see Coleman do this a lot with the tips we've talked about. I'm pretty sure every single video, but basically he uses it to adjust his timing if the set's kind of not where he wants it. This case, it works out. I feel like usually it doesn't work out, which is why I'm a little more critical of it. You get to see a potential case of where it works out. Up we go. Greg's got it. LAU to Tariq. Gets it! Just to continue that point, though, with Coleman, I think the reason it worked there is because he's been getting so many kills early on that he is really threatening the guy in the back there to expect him to hit it at him. Definitely opened up the floor a little bit. Jack with the big serve. Oh, my God. And easy block from Tariq. Couple one serves from Jack now in a row. I think serving is one of Jack's best qualities. Here we go. Up and at him. Ooh, didn't get all he wanted on that one, but it's an ace. He looks unsatisfied with it, but I think it's just because maybe he didn't hit it exactly the way he wants to, but hey, an ace is an ace. Up and over. Come on. Oh, Greg's not able to get there. Right through the block. Let's take a look at what happened on the block. So he's going to go to the outside of Aleu, it looks like, right by Tariq, obviously. I mean, the block's a little wide, but it's obviously not the difference maker when Aleu is getting beat on the close side. So the only correction really is just have Aleu shift over more, but that's just going to widen the middle of the block. It's hard to say, really. I would think that it's probably easier to defend if he's going across the court with his hit, just because there's more time between the ball landing, essentially. But Greg almost had it, so up to Coleman. And there's another kill. And look at that. Exactly. That was a perfect setup. Let's just take a look back and watch that one more time. Look at how close that the... Obviously, this team doesn't have numbers, so I'm just going to circle him here. This guy's playing so close because he just got beat by that tip from Coleman. And what does that open up? Just a hammer right down on him. No way you can return that. So that's the situation where I think where Coleman's going for the tip. It's a really good. You you start with getting a bunch of kills. You tip over. You get a point, and then you set it up where you can just attack that guy who's playing too close. It's just all about manipulating where they're playing on the court. Oh, big hit. Goes right through the block. Tipped right off Tariq, but yeah, honestly, decent block. Maybe Cody gets a little bit further over, but I think it just came right off the forearm. Tariq just goes straight up maybe next time. Simple correction. Not a bad thing. It's always hard to block those middle hits, I think, because they can just go any direction. You have to really guess and gamble. All right, serve right into the net. So game's definitely not feeling too hyper-competitive so far. We're definitely outmatching, but I think there's still some good points to be made, and also it's nice to see them do really well every once in a while. Coleman's coming over. Oh, that middle hit again. Oh, but this one is going to go out. Yeah, he's definitely one of the harder hitters they have, it looks like. The call out. Looks like it sails long. So yeah, so the substitution strategy right now seems like they want to keep 3 big hitters in there. They've had... Ooh! Serve eats up Coleman. Came in with some serious spin on the ball, just wasn't able to control it. That was the first real nice serve we've seen from this other team, I think. But I was just saying that it seems like they want to keep the 3 hitters in with Cody, Greg, and Coleman all in this rotation. That goes long. Nice reaction from Greg. That looked pretty close, honestly. Gonna send it over. Tariq had some success early on. That's long. Nice. Yeah, so the Riptide are really seeing the ball well. Oh, they call it tip. Unfortunate. Let's take a look. Yeah, right there. At the end of the day, I think just it comes down to Jack getting a little closer, but also the middle is kind of out of position. So let's just see what the setup is. Yeah, I guess they just set from the middle, so the middle is a little bit over. So yeah, I think the key here for Jack getting the block is going to be if he's setting from the middle, they can't hit from the middle. So it's probably just a strategy of lean towards the 2 hitters, especially because they've been favoring this outside hitter over here a pretty good amount, despite his fact that he hasn't had too much success. With 2 guys further over, I guess the move would just be to shift to where you're just matching the other middle and just keeping an eye on him. Jack obviously tries to get up. It's not like he doesn't contest it, but it just goes right between them. And having that block a little tighter would be beneficial, I think. Serve comes over. Way out. I mean, obviously, I'm not keeping track of the score live, so I'm not sure where we're standing, but this one doesn't exactly feel hyper-competitive so far. But there's been some good rallies, I think. Goes long. Oh, okay, so we got to keep an eye on this guy because while he hasn't punished us very much, it doesn't seem that he's able to get big hits. He kind of does what Coleman does a lot of the time when his timing's off. where he's just kind of lobbing it over. So you just got to keep in mind, we haven't really seen him get a clean hit yet. It's been all just dumps. So just playing for that. Probably playing a little closer. Aleyu can't get there. He tries to turn around and block. Jai. Aleyu. Oh my god, he gets read like a book. Tried to go for a quick dump there. I like the idea. I feel like we don't do that very often, so it can be really good, but obviously their hitter there was just ready for it. Saw something. I'm not sure what. Jai gets it. Cross to Greg. Bam. Nice hit. Easy kill. Damien comes back in. Greg back to serve. Greg seems to like serving from the left side of our screen. I don't know what determines where you serve from. I don't know if it's just personal preference or what, but... Oh. Yes, okay, that was a perfect adjustment. A perfect adjustment by Jack here. Look. All right, let's rewatch this one. Look where the setter is. He sees the sets coming from the middle. He shifts to the side with the two guys, and look how much tighter this block is. Maybe it's better that Coleman's like in a better spot to block this guy with the guy in the red shorts just being too far back. But it looked like a really good adjustment where Jack is definitely further over. And it seems like the rule of thumb for the middle is try not to leave the inner basketball circle here. I mean, obviously you want to get over if it's a far outside hit, but you're mainly glued into that space. So I think Jack gets as far over as possible, which is really good. And a great adjustment from the last time that they did almost the exact same play with the two hitters on one side and the one hitter coming from the other side. Up it goes. Coleman with a block, but that's going to sail out. Comes the serve. That's out. Oh, no, it's not. Greg's got it. Jai. Back sets to Coleman. Big hit. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Oh, no. They call a two-hit on Jack where it just Coleman bumped it into him. It looked like Coleman rolled his ankle there a bit. What a hit from Coleman. But yeah, he hits, and then they hit it up and over. And then here, you can see Coleman lands, but he's on the side of his ankle. It just rolls in. Hits into Jack, hits his chest, and then his hand. It looks like we're just going to go straight into a timeout to give Coleman a minute to breathe with that. Definitely hurting a little bit, but hopefully it does not affect him. We've kind of been, the three previous videos, we've known about this ankle issue that he had at some point in the tournament. We haven't seen when it happened. Here's where it all went down, it appears. Here we go. Back into the serves. That's about 400 miles long, sir. I think with this team, like, the team we're playing, they maybe just need to simplify the serves, because it feels like none of... They have a couple guys who are pretty good at serving, but the majority are struggling. That doesn't get over the net. Easy point. Jack, another serve putting on pressure. And we just have too many... We just have too many servers who are putting pressure on them where it seems to be very hard for them to respond. Like between Greg, Jack, honestly, Aleyu and Coleman have been putting pressure on too. It's just tough. Like, look at that. My God. Get there, Jack. Oh my goodness, Jack. Coleman over. Not the kill. Get up the block. No. I think that's the first time I've seen Jack be in the back line and get a bump like that. I swear, I mean, it's a rare, obviously, occasion to happen, but it's just interesting. And then it looked like Coleman and Jack just went right through their arms. Both were kind of expecting the other to hit it, probably. Maybe just some miscommunication, but also came in with some pace. Jack goes long again, so I think we're about close to winning, if I had to guess. It actually looks like we just took the set. Yeah, there it is. All right, perfect. So we're going to the second set, and we actually have Jack in this one as well, so we get to do a double video reaction, and I think we're just going to do one video. Cody, big block to start the game. Jack will actually be starting in this one, which is nice. All right, up. Get that block. Ah, Cody gets beat on the inside arm. I think that's one of the things we've really noticed about Cody's block on the inside is he tends to get beat there. He tends to get beat there a lot. Obviously, Jack needs to get out, but he's clearly prepared to he's already set up to try and answer this hit if he can in any way possible, which isn't a bad thing. Obviously, you want him out there further, but I don't necessarily think it's anything he's doing because Cody has to cover more inside a lot of the time. It's where he always gets beat, it seems. He doesn't really get beat on the outside. Greg, nice dig. Aleyu, cross to Cody. And Cody and Coleman have kind of switched spots here, where Cody's in the outside hitter spot where Coleman's playing opposite at the moment. Maybe just to give a new look. We don't see Coleman in opposite too often. That's way out. Yeah, so the serving struggles continue for this other team. Jack gives a big old grin like he just wants to play volleyball, but they don't seem to be allowed to. Ooh, it looked like it could have sailed long, but oh my, some miscommunication on the other team. Leads to an easy ace. Does it count as an ace if they hit it and then just don't get it over? I'm not sure. I feel like I consider an ace. Well, I guess it would be in like tennis if you like hit it. I don't know. Just curious. Here comes Coleman again, launching. Ooh, that middle hitter is the one to look out for on this team. He's got the best serve. He's got the best hits. I think he's the one guy you have to be sure you're covering off. Let's just see what happened on the block, because I didn't actually get a good look. Just Greg late on the jump, I think. Jack looked like he was in pretty good position to cover it. But Greg just wasn't risen up in time, which is okay. Maybe just talking about when to go up. Probably, my guess is the middle, since he's like the main blocking guy. Probably just needs to communicate like the timing of jumping, essentially, so that they're up at the same time. Jai, good hit. Back set to Cody, and you know it. Easy peasy. Cody's been having himself a good series so far. He hasn't played too much, it feels like, but he hasn't had too many hits where he's not getting a kill, which is nice. His percentage of kill is pretty high. Coleman's obviously having probably the best game we've seen from him, which is nice to see. Jack hasn't had too many opportunities to shine, but still impressive nonetheless. I think just having him as a consistent serving option really opens up a lot of pressure, especially onto this team. Like, point in case Jack goes into turtle mode. Seems to be one of his go-to celebrations. We saw that in the finals, I think it was. I gotta ask him about it because it's absolutely baffling. Another one? Oh my. He said twice or his luck turns into a shark. He's a man of many animals. Oh my god. 3 times or it's luck. I'm saying it now. Give me one more. Oh, off the net. They're gonna get to return this one. Jack with another bump. We never seen it. What a dive. Good block from Cody. Come on, boys. Aleu's got it. Coleman with the set, the rare set. Greg, no. Oh, no. What an unlucky point. That was a great one. Oh, Peter came in. I didn't even notice. Peter's taking the spot of Tariq this game, it looks like. But otherwise, it seems to be the same roster, which is solid. Good adjustment from Coleman. Does he get there? Yes, he does. That was that same serve that ate him up the first time. And he actually got onto it that time, which is good. Peter, good. Greg gets it over. We're looking beautiful. That's just going to be a lob over. All right, let's finish this one, boys. Come on. Jai with the set is a little bit off, but not too bad. And they hit pull, right? Was that off of... Oh, it was off of our block. They hit pull. Unfortunate. What I'll say, I'm going to pause and just talk about it quick. I think when Jai sets, they just do too much with it. Like, there's too much body movement going on. I think they just need to keep it simple, where they're trying to make it, like, do too much. Sometimes they're, like, back setting, like, very aggressively, or even that front set there, like, just sending it so high and far. Maybe it's just to give your hitter time, if in case the set's not great, but I just feel like it's a little too aggressive, and it often leads to just kind of sets that aren't placed in the exact right spot. All right, that's huge. We get this guy off the line. No hate on Jai. I feel like he's a great player. I just think if I were to pick on something, it would be probably his setting ability is sometimes just a little chaotic is the word I think that would be perfect to describe it. All right, Giacomo with the serve over. Good block from from Peter. Damien gets there. Get there. Yes, sir. Coleman just right over. Beautiful. And good block here. Yes, Greg. Good stuff. So, yeah, you can kind of see the difference between Cody and Greg here, where, like, how far Greg is over. Obviously, this set is a little bit closer to Greg, where it's probably easier for him to hit it. But you can just see how much further over he gets. Like, I feel like Cody normally is around this white pole, and it leads to getting beat on the inside, versus Greg is really, like, if we consider these equidistant, which I don't know if they are or not, but they look pretty much... Like, he's definitely like about a foot further inside, and that tends to lead to the better blocking ability. Obviously, Peter gets over really nicely as well, which we like to see. Yeah, I think that is the one difference between Jack and the other middles is he just needs to get over faster to the outside. But I mean, it's very hard. I just feel like I've seen him do it before, so I don't know what's happening this tournament where he seems to get stuck sometimes. Another ace from Giacomo. And I will say, I think Jack actually blocks better to the left side rather than the opposite side. LA crosses. Oh, no, it's too far. A little bit of a mishit on the set. Must admit, he either thought Greg was further over or he just mistimed himself. Because he could have been communicating like where he's trying to set the ball, and Greg is maybe just out of position. So, you know, could have been on either of them. Peter, good tip. Nice. Yeah, so you can see, though, on the serves where this other team is just hitting, their digs are just pushing too close to the net. We've had a lot of opportunity to just tip the ball down. But you've seen, like, when they've gotten into a competitive rally, it's been close. It's not like it's been super one-sided. It's just a matter of controlling your serves that are being dealt at you and getting your serves over the net. I think those are the two big takeaways for this other team if they're back watching the film. Greg gets another save. Did I just miss another ace? What just happened? He did get another ace and he just let it go. Greg sends it over. Oh my God, another one. Another one. Wow, how about that, Sally? Little heel click. Giacomo quietly flexing how he should maybe be a professional soccer player throughout these games. I feel like he's been getting the fancy footwork on. Greg with another big serve. This time they're able to react to it, though. Nice block from Aleu. He gets nice far over. Peter, oh my gosh! Giacomo flies from nowhere. Again, he gets it. Grab from the back line. Kill. Oh my God.
When I get a cut, I think I'm top 5. Top 5 what? Top 5.
I guess that's why he's ranked so highly in Italy. My goody goodness. What a play. We got to look at that one again. That's got to be an instant replay kind of watch. Whew. Him and Greg both get down. Comes in Superman flying. This one's a little bit more controlled, but then Greg is just bang, ready for it. Just beautiful. Beautiful point. Oh my God. Greg is putting the pressure on. Oh, gets through the block there, but looked pretty okay. Oh, good dig. Greg. No, he doesn't see it. What happened? I mean, he clearly fell to the floor after that. But then he looks down and he's not ready for it, and Peter wasn't able to get there. Oh, unfortunate. All right, this guy has not threatened us at all on the serve, so nothing to be too worried about. Nice little lob. Coleman comes back in and absolutely flatlines that guy. Sends him down to his butt. Goodness gracious. We just have some talented players on this roster, I think. You got to really appreciate it sometimes. Serve from Peter. Oh! Oh my, imagine if he got that one. He's giving us an acrobatic show. What happened there? It looked like the block was just a little tough. It looked like actually he thought the set... Aleu thinks the set's not good enough to get to warrant a kill. But then Peter's not able to get there. So that's why Aleu lets it go there. And obviously Jack was probably thinking the same thing. He didn't even really react to where the ball was. He thought it was just going to kind of softly come over. Oh, well, though. Giacomo goes... After diving on the floor, they go to clean it up. He goes, no, I don't sweat. What a legend. We don't need to clean it up. Greg. Aleu. Coleman. That's got to be a kill. Oh, my God, he saves it. What a save. Really impressive. Coleman's not there, but he gets a tip. Nice, nice. Coleman again. That's a kill. Oh, my gosh. Basically, just feed Coleman until he gets a kill is the strategy of this game. Up. Oh, almost a good dig from Greg. Yeah, so this guy with the beer on the back of his shirt, I mean, we've said it about 4 times now where he's the best hitter, but what makes him a good or a dangerous hitter, it seems like, that's hard to adjust to, is it seems like he's almost hitting like a curveball where like he's hitting down, but it's curving to your right side. So probably something that's hard to adjust to if you're not seeing it for the first time, but unlucky. He goes right off the ceiling with too much pace on the serve. But that's okay. I think that might have been Greg's first time getting hit at from him, and just something you have to get adjusted to with how much movement is on the ball when he hits it. Coleman obviously has already made that adjustment, which was impressive to say the least. Up and over, and that one's right into the net. Beautiful. Oh, ball on court. Looks like we might replay that. Yeah, going to be a reset. We'll do that one over. Greg. Oi. Just not able to dig it. This guy's serves are giving us some issues so far. But, I mean, we did just see him hit into the net earlier, so it's not like, yeah, they have some dangerous ones, but sometimes it's just they bite themselves in the foot, honestly. Is that a saying? I don't know if it is. Up and over. Net. Greg gets it, though. Allow Jack. Give him a kill. All right. I want to say Jack has 100% kill per attempt so far, but he might have missed one in the first set. Can't quite remember. But that's definitely his first one of this game, I think. Oh, Coleman into the net. He was going for a little bit more aggressive. I feel like Coleman's been going for the lobs, but this time he was pretty aggressive on the hit. Maybe just trying to find his rhythm in a game where they feel like they already have it signed, sealed, delivered. Greg has been getting served at a lot this game. I wonder if it's a strategy of them or if it's just kind of unintentional. But he has been receiving the bulk of the serves. They lose that one, though. He's got it again. Aleu back to Greg. And sleep tight. Jack back to serve. Up and over. And again, he goes for this weird tip, and it's kind of just bad. I'm just going to say it. It's kind of just not good. Because he's found no success with it. Like we talked about how Coleman early, got a big hit, and then he set himself up for it because they had to respect his hit. This guy just doesn't have the big hit to back up his dumps. I don't understand why he's doing that. Peter, nice block, and that's going to win us a point. Yes, sir. Peter's hyped up about it. Jack back over. Here we go. Goodness me. See, there. That's what we like. Maybe the sets have just been really bad from the other side. I mean, it's harder to tell from being cross-court from them, but that guy, that's his first hit. I think it's his first kill on probably 20 attempts at this point. Wait, what? All right, nobody listened to me because clearly we're going to go back 2 points. This must have sailed out. Yeah, it did. All right, I just misjudged it. My fault. And then, of course, this one they end up winning, it looks like. So let's rewatch this one. So sorry. And look who it is. Their best hitter. It's almost like when they feed that guy, he makes magic happen. Quick look at the block. He's very good. The one thing I will say, he's very good at targeting the weak blocker. Look how Greg and Peter are so ready and prepared for that. And then, Cody's just over here in no man's land. And what does he do? He hits right through the hole. He's definitely got a good vision, good court vision. I mean, he's a great player, it seems like. It feels like his team might be letting him down a little bit, to be honest. So, maybe I'm crazy, right? But it's interesting to me that the coach always, pulls aside players and is always, talking, I mean, who knows what they're talking about, right? I shouldn't judge. But I'm so perplexed that, after that play, she's not talking to Cody, she's talking to Peter. Because, maybe it's his job to communicate where Cody needs to be, but Cody was clearly the one who's not in the right position there, right? So I'm curious what she could possibly be telling Peter, unless it's an unrelated thing. But can't imagine it would be an unrelated point to the point. So, just curious. Nice, and Coleman's just got that down now. And they have him in the middle position probably for a reason as Cody picks up the kill. Yeah, that was beautiful. Yes, sir. The boys hype him up. They know it. They know it's a hard shot to return, it looks like. All right. Giacomo coming back over. Back set. Nice. Peter gets over well. Lay to Greg. Beautiful. Yeah, that's the tough part about the back set when it's so far. Ooh, is it a replay? I'll ask Jack in the post-production and make sure the scoreboard is adjusted correctly, but just a little confused there. Again, that guy gets beat. He is having a rough one. Oh, this one? Oh, it's going to sail off the net and go out. Just a rough game from this guy in the corner. Goodness. He's great. Up. Nice block. Oh. Looked like he was out, though. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, I guess, I mean, obviously it's out, so in hindsight it doesn't matter, but Coleman, I think, with the adjustment would just be to be a little further over with the block being so clean, honestly. But it's hard to adjust in the moment, I think. Greg. Oh, that one's going over. Oh, Coleman, nice hit. Aleu. All the way to Greg. That's coming back over? No. Oh my goodness, he's flying. Greg kills. Yep. Yes, sir. He is feeling it. Oh my goodness, Giacomo. Giacomo is just going ballistic right now on the dives. Nothing's getting by this guy. Greg over. Little light one. A little light tapper. I wonder if he mishit that or what. Aleu! Oh my! Says nobody's here to block me this time. Big hit. A rare hit from the setter. Greg goes over. Big hit this time. Coleman block? No, looks like it got through him. Oh no! Looks like he won it. I think that will be the game. Take one more look. He's got it. It looks like he says my bad, but they win the game, so you know what? We don't complain. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy the content, feel free to leave a like, comment below what you did like, what you didn't like, what you'd like to see done differently. Any other games you want me to watch, I would greatly appreciate knowing. I have a great time reacting to these. I love watching my best buddy Jack perform and do really well in these tournaments. I'm excited for the next tournament to happen, which I think will be happening around January. But for now, we got a bunch of content to catch up on, so the more games we can watch, the better. Really impressive games from Coleman, Greg, Giacomo obviously had a great second set there. But everybody really played well this one. I don't think... I'll have to look at the scoreboards and post, but I really feel like the games weren't that competitive. The second set was definitely a little bit tighter. They cleaned up the serving on the other team, and that was good. That was important. I really appreciate everybody watching. This is going to be a little bit of a longer video, but hopefully that just means twice the enjoyment. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Bye!